reading a set of books. It's a set of 4 books, and the first book was called Uglies, and the second book was called Pretties, and the third book is called Specials, and the fourth book is called Extras. And I'm up to Specials at the moment, and I don't like the cover of the book because it's like a razor bladey sort of thing, blood on it. I really like the first book, Uglies, because it's set in like a future world where there isn't any conflict and stuff, because everyone's sort of surgically made the same, and the sort of message from the book is to try and get away from that and to try and say that it's okay to look different. You don't have to look pretty, stuff like that. You could get such good messages from that, and Pretties could be seen as extending that good message. And then comes the book Specials, and I'm only 100 and so pages in so far, but I just don't understand this book so far, because obviously the first 2 books were good and had good messages in and a good plot line and stuff, and you know, the nice future world and the good message. And then this third book has people cutting themselves in it, so that they can feel better. And I think it seems like a really bad message. I'll read short. Well, I'll try and make it short. I'll read a little bit. It says, Shay drew her knife. Tally closed her eyes again, nodding. She wanted clarity so badly. She reached out to grasp Shay's knife by the blade. Hang on, not your hand. But Tally squeezed down hard, driving the razor edge into her flesh, the delicate and fine-tuned nerves woven into her palm. 100 times more sensitive than any other randoms. Split apart, screaming, she heard herself cry out. The special moment came, with its wild clarity, and Tally could finally see through her tangled thoughts. Deep inside herself were threads of permanence. The thing she had remained unchanged, whether she was ugly or pretty. I don't like that passage, because it's like, well, she wants clarity of thought. She wants to be able to, you know, see things clearly and stuff. And the way she goes about that is cutting, and the way the other characters go about that is cutting, and they're sort of convincing each other to cut. And in that passage, Shay wants her to cut, but she doesn't want her to just cut her hand, so she's moving on to wanting her to cut her arms and stuff as well. It's like, I don't get it. I don't get how this is helpful. And you know, it's just, so far it's full of passages like that. Loads of it's like, there's a sentence here, it says, the cutting had left her restless, full of energy, demanding to be expended. So whenever she cuts, she feels good, she's feeling full of energy, she's seeing things clearly, there's no repercussions to her cutting, there's no bleeding. They live in a world where medically they just spray their cut and it just heals like magic. So there's no repercussions to the cutting, there's no negative effects. All they get is the buzz and the energy from it. And I hope it's going somewhere good with that, because it's a book that's aimed at people who are younger than me, and I wouldn't like to think that there's people out there younger than me who may be depressed or something, I don't know, who have read the first 2 books which didn't have any cutting in them really, and got to this point and suddenly full of cutting, saying it's good and whatever. I don't know. I just don't get it.